Hey everybody, it's me, Mary Beth. So, today is Finished Object and Goal Monday. That's what I'm going to title my Mondays. Because I'm going to use them to kind of set some goals through the week. And to talk about some objects that I'm trying to finish. I really have a lot of whips. I counted them. And if you include the 3 objects that I have today, and by the way, this is one of my finished objects. I'll talk about this one in a minute because, I got to get the business work done first. But needless to say, I seriously have a whip problem. And when I say a whip problem, I mean seriously, it's bad, you guys. I counted 35 whips. Yeah. 35. Okay. Now, in that 35, I include any orders that I might have. And I have 6 of those are actually orders. So some of them I have to get done rather quickly. But I seriously have a whip problem. And I would say that it was just crochet, but it's not. I have a lot of different projects. I don't just do crochet. Originally, the original name for my channel was Mary's Pretty Things. I'm not going to use that at all anymore. I still haven't decided what I want to do as far as making a name for my channel. I just haven't a clue. It's a new year and everything's past. As far as I'm concerned, it's gone. So I'm at a new chapter of my life, and I want to have a new name for my channel. I can't leave it at Mary Beth Dozier. I mean, I could. Ralf Smart, if any of you guys know who that is, I will leave his channel down below. I'll link it. That's what he goes by, Ralf Smart, or under Infinite Waters. But you mainly know him by Ralf Smart. So I figured what I would do is I'm just using that as an example, I know y'all are looking at this and I know y'all are wanting to find out all about it. Don't worry. I got you. Because I really am going to show it to you and talk about it. Just don't worry about it. We are going to talk about this. So anyways, I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do, but for all my new subscribers, I do want to say, hey, welcome. Thank you for coming to my channel. If you're new, I'm going to kind of explain what my channel is about. Originally, I basically stayed with pretty much nothing but crochet, but it didn't really go well, and it wasn't a good fit. I'm just going to put it there. Wasn't a good fit in many ways. But I like talking about all kinds of things. I like talking about, not just crochet, because I do a lot of things, and you're going to find out. Okay. So just hang in there with me. Okay. Because I love my guys. I love my subscribers. Y'all are my family. I really do appreciate y'all. I really do. And when I'm able to finally really say and show how thankful I am to you guys, I want to be able to do it. Just right now, it's just not going to be a happening thing. But that's okay. It's going to happen. It will. I know it will. I have confidence. I'm trying to think as positive as I can. As you can see in the far distance, I'm saying far distance. It's really not that far. But it says, live every moment, laugh every day, love beyond words. And I wake up every single morning And the first thing that I see when I wake up and I look that direction, and I say that because the laptop is actually on the bed that I sleep on. I sleep in this room. I call this my creative room. It's the creative room / playroom / mommy sleeps in here room. Robert sleeps with daddy because daddy's up a lot later normally than mommy. So we just do it easier that way, and it works out wonderful. So I wake up every morning and I see this, and if y'all are wondering what this is actually my vision board. I will kind of look down. Okay. This is the bed across from my bed. Okay. And that is my vision board. That is what I want. That is what I plan on having because I know I can have it. I am worthy enough to be able to have that on the vision board. I can honestly say I've got part of that vision board right now because I am 300 feet away from the ocean front currently. So part of that I do have on that vision board, but I'd like it to be my own personal space, something that I can own. And I'm going to have it. I'm going to have it. I am. It's my plan and it's going to happen. Okay? And my vision board shows it. Okay? Even shows my gardening and my greenhouse. Oh yeah, it shows it all. Because I'm going to make it happen. I'm bound and determined. I really am. So, I want to show some finished objects. And this is one of my finished objects. I'm going to position it. Let's see here. Alright. So y'all can kind of see. There we go. That's a little bit better so you can kind of see where the pattern is. Alright, so what this is this is all scrap yarn. It is one of my doodling projects. That's what I call it when I am designing. When I'm trying to write a pattern, I call it doodling. Because I cannot, I can picture something in my head, okay? But as far as actually drawing it on paper, I just have to say I suck totally. I fail at it. Drawing, I cannot do. That would be my daughter's thing. Okay, my daughter can paint and she can draw. And it's amazing what she can do. I mean, she does beautiful work. She really does. I'm very proud of her. I'm hoping one day she'll realize just how proud I am of her. But yeah. So I call this a doodling project. Okay. I was trying to get rid of some scrap yarn. So all of this is scrap yarn. I cannot tell you what any of this material is. The reason being is because none of this scrap yarn was mine. It was actually donated to me by another crocheter. And so I was pretty excited with this. But I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 colors altogether, I believe. Yep, 7 colors altogether. But it's half double crochet, and we got double crochet, and these, believe it or not, these long stitches, those are not triple. They are longer than triple. This is actually a 4. So you've got your single, your double, your triple. Well, I decided to do a 4. I saw it in someone else's video. I can't remember the person's name. If I could remember, I will link it down, but I just had a blast. I know I did a scarf of his. So I know it's in one of my other videos, and it's for a scarf, a wave scarf is what I believe it was called. But I can't remember the channel. I am so sorry. So anyway, I just remember that he's a 19-year-old young man. That's all I can say, because that's all I know. Anyways, this is 4. Okay. And then I got some half double crochet all through here. And then I did the half double crochet. And this is down here. It's repeating, basically it's repeating up here. And then ending with the half double crochet. So, but I call this doodling. That's how I create. Some people have asked me, how do I design? Well, this is what I do. I just go in, frog a lot. If I don't like it, if I do, I work with it. I figure it out. And but this is called, I'm going to call it the scrap caplet, is what I'm going to call it. Because it's a caplet. So there is one spot where I kind of goofed and skipped a stitch. Of course, I'm going to notice that. See, kind of noticed right there. See that? Just right there. But it's handmade. It's not perfect. And the pattern hasn't been written yet. I am going to write the pattern because I really like how this turned out. So I am going to definitely write this pattern. One of my goals this year, and I'm saying goals because I don't know when it'll ever happen, but it's a goal. And for me, I wanted it. I want to have it. I want to have it. But I would like to start doing some tutorials. So this could be one of the things that I do a tutorial on. I don't know. But I have a couple more finished objects. And remember, I did tell y'all that I do more than crochet. So, 1 second. Started off with this one project. Okay. Now, I had gone to Walmart, and I went into their clearance section, and when I was going into their clearance section, I discovered that they had 5 packs of fat quarters on sale for $1.50 each, and it was a 5-pack. So I was like, oh, I'm going to get those, and I was thinking I could use it for making some craft bags. That's what I was thinking. But it got cold, real cold. And the only thing that we had as far as blanket-wise was the blankets that were given to Robert. And there were a couple of blankets that were sizable but not quite big enough for an adult. So we only had a few blankets, but we didn't really have adult blankets. So I ended up needing to make some blankets. So I decided I had my scrap material. I have that now. So I'm able to use that. And I decided I was going to take 3 of those packages of fat quarters. So that made 15. I made a 3x5 size blanket, and it actually covers, it would be the size of a coverlet for a full-size bed. And this is what I made. It's all fall themed. It's a huge blanket. I know I'm not going to get all the way to the bottom unless I just bring it up, but the fabric is just so cute. I want y'all to see it. Okay, I'm running out of armor because this thing is so long. I think y'all were able to see all of it. Anyways, that's the front, and then the back, or it can be the back, and this can be the front. Either way, it doesn't matter. But what I ended up doing is because I didn't have enough fat quarters to do both sides, and I really didn't want to do it that way because I was trying to thicken it up a little bit. So I had some scrap of linen, And the linen was given to me, so that was free. So total, I had $4.50 in this blanket. So, but this is what the back of it looks like. But I'm not going to show you the whole thing because you can pretty much see what I'm talking about. But I took and I folded it all over and made like an edging with the material because the brown part was smaller, much smaller than what the top part was. But that was okay because that's what I was planning. I wanted it to be that way. So, but yes, this was one of the blankets that I did. I made that and I was excited. My husband says, "Honey, can you make me one?" "Sure, honey. No problem." I had fun making that blanket. I hadn't sewn, just sewn to sew because of a need, but just to sit there and sew. I kind of needed to do it. I needed to break my habit of crocheting for a few days, and I just needed to give myself a break because I have been crocheting my butt off. I mean, not literally, but you understand what I mean. I've been crocheting like crazy. So, here's the other one. And I was quite proud because I was able to make it in his favorite color, and Greg's favorite color is blue. And I had a couple of materials. I'm not going to pull it up like I did the other one, simply because I don't need to. It's two different fabrics that I was able to use. I actually was given all of this fabric, so all of this fabric didn't cost me anything, but I had enough to make another blanket a little bit bigger than what my blanket was, but it actually goes on Greg and Robert's bed. Robert likes to sleep with Greg, which is fine. I have a CPAP machine, so because I have a CPAP machine, it kind of makes it easier for me to sleep well, and just hard for him to get in and out of bed, so it just works out better that way. But anyways, here we go. I mean, do I like not sleeping with my husband? No, I really don't. I really want to be in my husband's arms every night, but we also have a son that needs him, and I am perfectly fine on taking second fiddle on that because it's understandable. That's called true love. So here's the second blanket. Okay, the main material is this beautiful blue striped material. Like I said, I was able to get it bigger than what mine was. And then the second material, and I did both, as you can see, both edges are like this because it wasn't quite wide enough to go, it was plenty long enough to go over the bed. I actually had extra lengthwise. It just wasn't wide enough to go over the bed. So I had to add extra for it to be wide enough. And this is the extra that I added. And I just believe it turned out so cute. I did do an edging, sewed an edge all the way around, just a line to make sure that everything stuck together and didn't flip open or anything like that. But yeah, those are my finished objects this week. So my goals are for this week. I have to get some more whips done. Oh, so I'm going to be working on that. Not sure which whips I'm going to be working on. I'm trying to figure that out, but I'm going to be working on them, and I've got some whips that I want to take care of because I want to be able to show them off on Monday, and that way y'all can see those whips too. I'm trying to get that, did I say 34, 35? Yeah, whatever that number was. Oh my goodness, it's just crazy. Crazy, crazy number. Trying to get it done. And it's going to happen. I am going to accomplish it. I did get behind on my Moody Thursday blanket. And I am a little disappointed in myself in that. Uh, But I've worked that part out. Um, I would normally punish myself and fuss at myself for not meeting my goals. But I'm trying to realize that, hey, it's okay. I don't have to always, I'm putting too much pressure on myself. And I'm trying to learn how to back off on a lot of that pressure. Because I put way too much pressure on myself. If y'all could see my, my calendar, on my calendar, I have 5 days a week that I should be filming according to my calendar. Okay. But it's been difficult to be able to do that. And I have had a hard time accepting that fact. But I have worked through it and I am okay with it. And I've come to the conclusion if I'm able to make it, that video on that day, I can make it. If I can't, I can't. It will be fine. So I just wanted to wanted y'all to see all of these finished projects. I'm really super excited about them. I have I can honestly say I do have 2 sewing projects that are whips. But they are not just sewing because they are wet felting and needle felting projects. So I know I've got y'all curious about that. So I do know that I am working on those whips for a fact. I am working on those whips. So, but I even have diamond painting whip. But that's just one whip. I was not even trying to do more than one of those at a time. No, one is definitely plenty enough for me at a time. But I love you guys. I will talk to you later. If you have not subscribed, please do, and check out my other content. Like I said, last year is last year. It's done. Over with. This is a new year. This is 2022, and I'm really going to concentrate on, I want to concentrate on working to get that. I want that. I really do. And I plan on having that. Might take me a while. I know those goals right down on the vision board are not going to be quick and easy, but it's obtainable. And I'm bound and determined that it's going to be done that way. So, but till then, I love you guys. Mwah.